What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised. The end of Tessa and Hardin is near, and because After Ever Happy will be released sooner than expected, this is the perfect time to go through everything that is bound to happen in the next final installment of Tessa and Hardin Tale. Without any further ado, here's everything we know about it. Warning, there are some spoilers ahead. Is the fourth installment confirmed? After We Fell was released in the cinema in September 2021, and because the series is based on the famous novel by Anna Todd, After Ever Happy was confirmed a long time ago. The most dedicated After fans can't wait to see the passages of the book transferred on their smaller screens. The question is, will Tessa and Hardin get their happily ever after? Well, we believe so. The relationship of Tessa and Hardin is much criticized as most people believe the franchise is glamorizing an unhealthy relationship. But like both the actors said, this is just a movie and they don't expect someone to follow the steps of the characters. Also, a lot of viewers of the series can relate and learn more about what a toxic relationship looks like. However, the writer has already released her last book of the After franchise, named After Ever Happy. Therefore, the fourth installment is certainly arriving on our smaller screens. The question is, when? After Ever Happy release date. With the release of the After We Fell, the third movie in the ongoing After franchise, fans were left with a lot of questions. For those of you not familiar, these are the movies based on the One Direction fan fiction. However, the franchise doesn't follow the entire plot of the novels, which only makes us wonder if the final film will have the same ending as the final book. Josephine Langford is back as Tessa Young in the third film of the franchise, and in it she is looking forward to moving to Seattle for a brand new job. And Fiennes Tiffin is back as Hardin Scott, her boyfriend. After We Fell saw the couple at its worst, with Hardin constantly causing drama. The couple went through a lot of fights in the third film, and after these fights, they went through some steamy moments that were unbelievably good. Thankfully, this is not the end of Tessa and Hardin's story. The release date for After Ever Happy is not known, as it is yet to be announced. However, because the movie was filmed at the same time as After We Fall, we will probably see After Ever Happy in theaters sometime in 2022. Most reports claim the film will come out in April of 2022, but again, this is yet to be confirmed. Now, let's see who's coming back for After Ever Happy. One of the main reasons the franchise is so successful is certainly its cast. So, Josephine Langford and Fiennes Tiffin will come back to reprise the roles of Tessa and Hardin for their final film. Based on the fact that the fourth film was filmed back-to-back with the third one, expect to see the already familiar faces including Chance Perdomo as Landon Gibson, Louise Lambard as Trish Daniels, Frances Turner as Karen Scott, Rob Etz as Ken Scott, and Kiana Madera as Nora. If you're devastated because of the fact that this will be the final film of the franchise, you have nothing to worry about, as there will be two more After movies following After Ever Happy. A prequel and sequel are coming after the release of the final film, but both of the continuations will cast different actors for the leads. Hiro and Joe will appear, but not in the lead roles. Now, let's see what kind of story we should expect in the fourth film of the franchise.
What's that face?
How was last night?
Oh, it was good. It was fine.
After We Fell recap. After We Fell was practically a culmination of conflicts. For those who haven't seen the third film, After 3 ended on a huge cliffhanger that affected Hardin Scott. After We Fell also sees the return of Tessa's young alcoholic dad, and he stays at her and Hardin's apartment. Now, we all know that Vance is a close friend of Hardin's mom and dad, who we all know each other in their younger years. Later in the film, Tessa and Hardin go to London to attend his mom's wedding. Throughout the film, fans also learn that Tessa is unable to become pregnant, and according to us, that was the most painful moment in the entire franchise. But because this is after we're talking about, more drama comes along with the plot twist in which Hardin discovers that his mother and her secret lover have had a private relationship going on for a while. He discovers Vance is actually his real father. The last scene of the film features Tessa and Hardin reuniting in the streets of London before the scene with "To Be Continued" appears on the screen. There are millions of unanswered questions the third installment has left us with. The first one is, how How will Hardin accept his information? Then there's the question of whether Tessa will succeed in getting pregnant. And of course, will she and Hardin get their happily ever after? Thankfully for fans, the story's continuation can be seen in the fourth book, and since we're going to be getting into some very juicy details, we feel the need to warn you again that big spoilers are ahead. After Ever Happy plot. As previously mentioned, After We Fell ended with Hardin and Tessa going to London for Hardin's mom's wedding, where he discovered his mom has been having an affair with Christian Vance. When he finds out that Vance is his real father, his heart is broken. The official synopsis for After 4 reads, as a surprising truth about the couple's families emerges, the two lovers discover they are not so different from each other. Tessa's no longer the sweet, simple good girl she was when she met Hardin, any more than he is the cruel, moody boy she fell so hard for. After Ever Happy will continue after the events of the third film. The book sees Hardin being as toxic as possible, meaning that he didn't accept the news about his real father pretty well. The fourth book of the series is filled with plenty of drama. First, Hardin breaks up with Tessa, then she finds her brother lifeless in her and Hardin's apartment. And when she moves to New York City with Landon, she is faced with the fact that she may not be able to have kids. However, there's a happy ending for the couple as they do end up together with 2 kids, a boy and girl. We still don't know if the fourth film will follow the same plot from the book, and one thing is certain, only time will tell. Now let's get into a very debated question.
Your elbows are up again. Oh, man.
Will Hardin ever change? The YA novel-based movie After got fans divided into 2 groups. Some claim Hardin is toxic for Tessa and they shouldn't be together, while others believe Tessa is a good influence on him and he'll be able to change in the name of love. Hardin wouldn't be as toxic if he didn't have anger issues. This is clearly his biggest problem. He gets mad for everything, literally everything. If he works on anger issues, he will certainly cause less drama in the relationship. Now, because the previous 3 films didn't show notable progress in Hardin, we believe the fourth one will do the job. On the contrary, Tessa's character was very developed in the previous 3 films, and she's not the same naive girl we met in the first film. Also, the third film saw Hardin being somewhat aware that he needs to let Tessa follow her dreams and he's not the one to control her. This proves that Hardin will be a completely different person at the end of the fourth installment. Do you guys agree?
Hi. Hi.
After 4 trailer. Even though After Ever Happy has been filmed, the trailer for the final film is yet to be released. Maybe we'll get a treat soon and you'll be the first ones to know about it. Until then, share your own ideas on how the fourth film could end. Also, do you guys think that Tessa and Hardin will get their happily ever after? Let us know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed our video, make sure you subscribe to our channel so you'll never miss any of our videos in the future. As always, thanks for watching.
I know you feel betrayed. I want to explain myself, but I honestly don't know where to begin.